And then going south, this is south of Millwood by the tennis courts. This is sort of where that open space of the park and the street really collide. There's also the sort of the drop in grade. We're sort of looking at opportunities to really widen out, if you look in here, widen out a more extensive terrace. I'm going to zoom in right at relation to the street. It comes out further and then could terrace down. So you'd actually turn that change in grade into something you organize as almost terraces, places where you could sit, get an extra row of trees to make that a really amazing alley of trees with shady places to sit, and benches, and real protection from the street. So it would feel like a real park edge and a street kind of coming together.
Actually, just add something to that as well.
Yeah.
Of course, right now, there is no crossing here. So, this is where, we laughed at that picture with the kids scampering across the park from the restaurant where they go at lunch. We saw that the first day we got here, and that's crazy.
Yes.
It just, so keep the capacity of the street for sure, but actually slow it down. And your councillor here, Josh Matlow, has been a leading light within council on saying that, streets can, yes, carry the same capacity of vehicles, but for the sake of a few minutes for slowing people down and making children and seniors safer on a community street, that just makes sense.
And then finally, as we move south of Millwood towards Davisville, of course, the interface with the sports fields. I'm going to zoom in. Again, there's sort of potential to think of how is that sort of backstop, fence, foul line, left field line, and then the park space, how could that interface happen so it's safe, there's not balls coming out, hitting you, but maybe there's some design protection, whether that's sort of netting or screening, that also could maybe support botanical growth, whether that's vines, and things that have a seasonal presence to allow almost like a vertical garden scape. That's sort of, I think, where you can have a little fun with the botanical idea, where you're working with the idea of trees and sort of the ground plane, but here to let something become three-dimensional, very sculptural, and be a kind of, you could say, gateway feature to the neighborhood. That's really the entry to your zone, to your community. You feel like that park marks that. So that corner, I think, is not as strong as it could be to sort of signal this is a really wonderful, thriving community.